he is different from the others, isn't he?
He's big and strong and handsome.
Hallmark Entertainment is proud to announce a very special debut from a name trusted by parents and beloved by children around the world. Crayola Presents Animated Tales is a cool and colorful new world of animated fun and adventure in an exciting new line of entertaining video cassettes.
Are you sure about this? Come on!
Our premiere release includes an all-new full-length animated feature production of The Ugly Duckling.
Gosh!
The classic Hans Christian Andersen tale comes to life with a full 75 minutes of colorful and fun animation.
Big, huge, enormous!
And a mesmerizing musical score, including 8 original songs composed especially for Crayola.
That one'll do!
Beautifully written and tenderly told, this time-honored tale is the kind of entertainment you and your entire family will want to watch again and again. And Crayola brings you more animated magic with The Adventures of Mouse and Mole, featuring a lovable duo who share adventure upon adventure and bring home the true meaning of friendship. And there's a fun-filled animated journey to be had in Crayola's Tales of the Tooth Fairies, based on the series of best-selling books. These are the exciting adventures of those mischievous mice messengers that bring delight and magic to every child who places a tooth under his or her pillow. 3 new video cassettes filled with hours of animated fun and fascination for the whole family.
Magic shall be made.
They're brought to you now by 2 of the most trusted names in America, recognized for enduring and consistent quality in bringing you the very best in fun, color, and quality family entertainment. Hallmark Entertainment and Crayola.
Hey kids, looking for totally cool adventures? Well, now they're here. 3 action-packed stories that'll blow you away. Fire! Crayola Kids Adventures, now on video cassette. Wow! Sea monsters and submarines.
It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Cool. It's Captain Nemo and his crew.
You called?
Look out below! For awesome adventures, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Charge! Swords, shields, and arrows. It's a real fight to the finish.
You've got a plan, don't you?
I've got the perfect plan. But beware of strangers bearing gifts.
What do we have here?
The Trojan horse. Tie him up! Get a load of the size of him.
Look at those huge, vicious choppers.
He's one huge dude.
You really are a whopper.
I'll bet he sure eats a lot. I got you some food. Tremendous. Yeah! Tales of Gulliver's Travels.
Attaboy, whopper.
All pretty cool, huh? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Trojan Horse, and Tales of Gulliver's Travels. All 3 filled with great new songs and more action than anything else around.
Yes!
So hurry up and get in on the fun. You'll totally flip. For 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Trojan Horse, and Tales of Gulliver's Travels. All 3 Crayola Kids Adventures, now on video cassette.
It was the kind of night when the tooth mice were glad to be indoors.
Thank goodness it's nice and warm in here.
Yes. No one would want to be out in this weather. Hello? Arthur, how are you? What? Oh, no.
Giselle and Martin were in trouble. Double trouble.
That's enough now. Go to sleep.
Dad, if we put our teeth under the pillow, will the mouse come?
As long as there aren't any holes in them. Now good night, and no more noise.
The twins lived on the roof of the world. It was a busy night in the kingdom of the tooth mice.
Two at once?
Yes, Your Majesty. They're twins.
And what's more, Your Majesty,
Come on, girl, spit it out.
they never clean their teeth. Their teeth are almost black.
Oh dear, oh my. Black? I'll never have a black tooth here.
They would make a nice pattern in the wall.
Quiet. Chamberlain? Fetch me some toothbrushes at once. I want them delivered tonight.
In this weather.
It was a terrible night for ballooning.
I wish Arthur was here.
There it is! Let's try and land! It's no use! The wind's too strong!
Oh, it's no good, Arthur, me old beak. You can't stay here pretending to have a cold when your friends are out in this weather. Come on, then.
Giselle! Giselle! Nothing broken, I hope.
Oh, I'm all right. But what are we going to do now?
If only we had some skis.
Skis?
Through rain, sleet or hail, a cormorant always gets through. Oh, Arthur, you're too late. How will you ever forgive yourself?
Yippee! Martin, wait for me! Oh.
Giselle, stop! Look out!
It was then Giselle had a brush with disaster.
Hold on!
Grab hold of that, me dearie. Though I say so myself, if it hadn't been for me, the twins would never have got their toothbrushes. Come on, me dearies, I'll take you back. Next time the phone rang, they decided they were better off indoors.
Thank goodness it's nice and warm in here.
Is that the phone?
No, I don't think so.
Tell me, does your mum ever buy frozen fish from the shops? Do you know where I catch frozen fish? In the land of ice, where the Eskimos live.
You idiot! Don't you know you're supposed to ring your sleigh bells? I haven't got any.
The tooth mice had to hear about York, and I was the bird to tell them. I knew Queen Elisa would love to help.
Greenland. In the middle of winter.
York needs a bell to hang on his sled, Your Majesty.
Chamberlain? I took the trouble of fetching something from... Oh, do start disangling that thing, Chamberlain. I have a headache. You there. Give the boy his wretched bell. And bring back the tooth.
It's a pity Arthur couldn't come.
Oh?
He's collecting the post ready for Christmas.
How are we going to get there then?
Romuald would take us, silly. Yay! Yeah!
Romuald lived in Santa's castle.
There they are!
Romuald, are you sure this is the way?
It's a bit foggy, isn't it? But it can't be far away.
He was well known for his sense of direction and his mountaineering skill.
Romuald, are you all right?
Oh, I think I've twisted an ankle.
Oh, poor thing.
We've got to get back up there somehow.
Come on, Romuald, you can do it.
Try again, Romuald.
Hey, Romuald, don't forget us.
Sorry. It's no good, it's too slippery and my leg is hurting.
We've had it.
Wait a minute, Romuald. Why don't you fly like you do with Santa when you deliver the Christmas presents?
It won't work.
Why not?
Because we can't fly unless we hear the sound of sleigh bells on Santa's sleigh.
Sleigh bells?
Yes.
We've got one. Do you think that one will be enough?
Well, we could try.
Shut your eyes, Romuald, and imagine that Santa is on the sleigh behind you.
All right.
There's something about the sound of sleigh bells that's very uplifting.
Geronimo!
Yay!
Oh, Romuald!
Well done!
When Giselle and Martin arrived at York's igloo, they were the happiest mice on ice.
Martin, come and sledge with us.
Sledge?
Don't even mention the word.
I'd been sent to check up on Fabienne. One of her milk teeth was loose. The thing is, I got diverted.
Where did she get to?
There were no prizes for guessing what Fabienne wanted in exchange for her milk tooth. I needed to report back to the kingdom of the tooth mice. And Queen Eliza.
What a pretty dress.
You'd look really good in it.
The gown isn't quite finished, Your Majesty.
I didn't come here for a gown. I want a pair of your little golden scissors.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Majesty. These scissors are for the finest, most delicate work.
Here you are. These are for little Fabienne's milk tooth. Now, off you go.
That's where Greta lives. Oh, how I'd love to catch that trout.
This is no time to think about fishing, Arthur. We're late. We've got a job to do.
Did you see the cheek?
I forgot all about Martin and Giselle. I just had to get even with that cheeky old trout Greta. A fish outsmart old Arthur. That'll be the day.
Oh, give us a hand, me dearies.
I
try.
What's going on? The water's getting higher.
They've opened the gate in the dam.
Swim for us or we'll all drown.
Don't be silly. The scissors! I've lost the golden scissors!
Oh, no!
Perhaps I'd misjudged Greta. She was quite nice for a fish. Fabienne was thrilled with her new scissors. And Giselle was thrilled with her new dress. Doing your homework is twice as hard when your pen doesn't work.
You're not still working, Anna.
I can't do it, Mummy. My pen's broken. Look.
Anna didn't just blot her copybook. She blotted Giselle the Tooth Fairy as well.
Come along, Anna. It's time for bed.
All right, Mummy.
Some days you just can't do anything right, and it's the same in the kingdom of the tooth mice. Elisa, Queen of the Tooth Mice, believed there was no such word as can't.
Is this the best you can do? Anna won't be able to write with these. Gerald? What's going on?
Making pens is a fiendishly difficult process.
Yes, Your Majesty. And we've
Quiet! Little mice should not squeak unless they're spoken to. Well, Gerald, what do you suggest?
There is one thing we could do, Your Majesty.
Find a goose feather at midnight. Nothing simpler.
And sharpen it with a penknife. Now get on with you. I'll wait here. When it's midnight by my watch, I'll whistle.
Oh, Martin, is this a goose or a gander?
It's midnight. Morris the gander wasn't too keen on having his tail feathers pulled out. And who can blame him? It hurts.
Get out! I'll teach you!
What's going on, dear?
Now, ladies, stay calm. Ladies, keep calm. Get out.
What's that? It's the clock chiming midnight. Arthur's watch must be wrong.
The chickens flew the coop, and it was time Giselle and Martin did the same.
are me friends.
Sorry. I had no idea.
Come on, Martin. We've got to sharpen that pen and get the tooth.
Though I say it myself, the tooth mice and I are quite a team. The next day, Anna's troubles were over.
Anna, that's wonderful. What an extraordinary pen.
It's cool for cats to chase off rats. To find a bin to rummage in.
Rami loved the thunder.
I like it.
But Vincent was scared of it. That's because Rami was a big cat. And Vincent was a little boy. A little boy who dreaded bedtime. Until the night that Giselle the Tooth Fairy came to call. Elise said the queen of the tooth mice was very wise and very bad-tempered.
What dreadful weather.
Well?
Vincent is absolutely terrified of thunderstorms, Your Majesty.
He's not the only one. Chamberlain, what do you suggest we give him for his first milk tooth?
One of my special candles, Your Majesty. They're manufactured...
Oh, spare us the details, Chamberlain. Here, take this to Vincent. Now be off with you.
Giselle, look!
All that rain! It's flooding the tunnel! Hurry! We'll never get there. The entrance to the house is flooded already.
Take my hand, Giselle, quickly.
If we can get back to the emergency telephone, we can call Arthur. He'll fly us up to the roof. We can get out on that.
You stay here. I'll go.
The tooth mice know that I'm only a phone call away.
Arthur?
How do we get inside?
Perhaps we can get down the chimney. Follow me.
Oh, must be my lucky day. There's my dessert. Help! Hey, you guys, pull me up. I was only kidding. I wouldn't do you no harm.
Help! Help! Arthur! Help!
You saved my life. How can I ever thank you?
It was funny that Rami asked me that.
Do you know where Vincent's room is?
Come for the milk tooth, huh? Follow me.
Giselle collected Vincent's tooth. And left him with a magic nightlight. Bedtime would never be scary again. Everyone likes to sing. But not everyone likes to listen, especially if you sing as badly as Sophie did.
Another time, my dear.
But, Mum, you know how much I like to sing.
Yes, Sophie, of course.
Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques, do me.
Only one person could make Sophie change her tune, Queen Elisa, ruler of the Tooth Fairies.
Here we are. Magic bluebells. The little bells ring daintily. People who hear it acquire an ear for music.
It's just what we want.
Then Sophie will sing in tune. Her parents will be so pleased. They play in an orchestra.
Quite so. She'll have a magic bluebell for her first milk tooth. Tonight.
Giselle and Martin, our best tooth mice, were sent to pick the magic bluebell.
I hope they haven't picked them all.
No, they're too hard to find. What a mess.
Where is Arthur? He said he'd be here.
Now, where are they?
It's nearly dark. We'll never find it.
Shh! Listen. I'm certain that's it. Must be Arthur now.
It's not. It's an owl.
Help!
Joshua the owl thought mice were nice for supper.
Arthur! Arthur, quick!
What was that?
Giselle was out on a limb with no one to help her.
Help!
Whenever you're in trouble, just call for a cormorant.
Just hold it there.
Oh, Arthur, thank you. But how did you find us?
Well, you know those bluebells? They're magic.
So the mice delivered their present after all.
Mummy, Mummy!
Yes?
Look what a little mouse has brought me.
A mouse? Don't be silly.
It did. Mummy, I want to sing.
No. Another time, my dear.
Go on. Mummy, please. Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous, sonnez le matin, sonnez le matin.
Yes, Sophie sang like a little angel. Every day was a holiday in the kingdom of the tooth mice. Want to know why? There was no school. The children teased Queen Elisa instead.
Oh! Who threw that? Oh, these children. They should be in school.
But, Your Majesty, you sacked the...
Of course I sacked the schoolmistress. She had her head in the clouds. When I came into the room, she said, "Good morning, sir." Sir! Imagine that!
But, Your Majesty, at least...
Quiet. Oh! Cheeky little boy. Off with you. At once.
Your Majesty,
What is it now?
little Jonathan. He's lost his first milk tooth. He's so absent-minded he left it at school.
Don't talk to me about school. I've heard quite enough on the subject.
Why, Your Majesty?
Mind your own business, impertinent girl. And you there, give me a push.
Giselle and Martin went to collect Jonathan's gift from the present store.
That should do the trick.
A whistle? What for, Your Majesty?
Oh, what am I doing? Really? That's for children who still suck their thumb. But this boy is...
Absent-minded, Your Majesty.
Stop here. A jotter. Just the thing for him. I could do with one myself.
Nothing was stirring at Jonathan's school, except for a mouse. Or two.
How are we going to find his tooth here? It could be anywhere.
Let's start with his desk. Come on, help me.
You hold the lid. I'll take a look.
Stop it! You're making me dizzy.
Martin, open up. I'm suffocating.
Well, have you found it?
No, nothing at all.
Come on, he might have dropped it on the floor. What if Jonathan lost his tooth on the playground?
Let's search the classroom first.
Giselle, look! There's a little light inside.
What are you doing here?
We were looking for...
This! Give that to me, you thief!
What are you doing here?
My name's Emma, the schoolmistress in the kingdom of the milk teeth. Queen Eliza gave me the sack. I'm just a little absent-minded, you see.
Oh, you poor thing.
I love teaching, so I came here. But when I saw the tooth, it reminded me of my real home. Please give it back to me.
Sorry, but I can't. But why don't you come with us?
Oh, no. Queen Eliza doesn't want me.
Come on, we'll stick up for you.
Yes, we'll tell her you found the tooth. She'll forgive you.
Do you think so?
Yes, but first we'll deliver the present. Come on.
Jonathan was fast asleep when the tooth mice came to call. Giselle and Martin were right. Queen Eliza did give Emma her job back.
I'm so glad Emma's back. Fancy calling me sir. Thank goodness I'm not absent-minded. Ow!
If you're like Fabian and you like whistling, a loose tooth can be a problem. And wherever there's a loose tooth, the tooth fairies know about it. What's a tooth fairy look like?
Mummy, Mummy!
Look, there's one now.
Fabian, what is it?
Mummy, I've lost a tooth and I can't whistle anymore.
I wonder what Elisa, Queen of the Tooth Mice, would give Fabian for his milk tooth.
Stop! A mallet. That's no good. Continue. Aha! I know.
You always know, Your Majesty.
A magic whistle. Give him a magic whistle for his first milk tooth. That'll make a man of him.
When it comes to travelling, the tooth fairies prefer to go by underground.
Come on, Martin. We said we'd meet Arthur at Fabian's house, remember?
Oh, no. Look. He lives right over the rats' den. The black rats.
The black rats? They're the worst in the world. We better watch out, Martin.
The rats were already in Fabian's house stealing the cheese. Ronald, king of the rats, loved receiving presents. Especially if there were somebody else's. This is where I come in. Arthur, friend of the tooth fairies.
Where they've got you.
Giselle! What's the matter? Oh, Poppet, say something, please. Shh! You'll wake up the whole house.
The present! Ronald the rat has stolen the present.
That's it then. Let's go back.
Don't be crazy. We've got a job to do. Come on.
That's your old friend Giselle that you can hear in there, Arthur, you old fool. And I'll bet she's in trouble. But how are you going to get in there, Arthur?
I thought I might try the chimney.
You should have seen that first time I saw her off, yeah. Hey, you! Who's licking the cheese?
Cheese? What cheese?
Oh, come on, spit it out. Where did you spring from, then?
Blow on the whistle, Martin. Remember, it's magic.
It's a monster. He's all up a blooming monster.
Come on! Come out and fight! See? I had them well scared.
Oh, thank you, Arthur. You saved our lives.
So Giselle exchanged Fabian's tooth for a present after all.
That's it.
Now let's get out of here.
What's this? Oh, great!
Oh, no.
But not everyone was happy with Fabian's new whistle.
Oh, that noise! That was slow. Stop that
Emily had just lost a milk tooth, and Giselle the tooth mouse had gone to collect it.
Emily! Are you getting up? You'll be late for school.
Giselle had one weakness. Gorgonzola cheese. She just couldn't get enough of it. In the kingdom of the tooth mice, Giselle's friend Martin was worried.
Will you stop pacing up and down like that? You're making me dizzy.
Giselle is still not back yet, Your Majesty. I'm afraid something has happened to her.
Do you know where she went?
To little Emily's, Your Majesty.
Then go there at once. Find her and fetch the little girl's tooth while you're at it.
But... and the present, Your Majesty?
Oh, do what you like.
Oh, look! Giselle's notebook! This is awful! I just hope Arthur isn't late.
That's when I arrived, bang on time with Emily's present.
Well, found her yet?
No, but I found a notebook.
Giselle was here, all right. She says the girl is lazy and can't get up in the morning. Well, that's a bit of luck. I brought a bell doll. It'll make the perfect alarm clock.
Giselle is missing, and all you can think about is Emily's present.
Well, come on, then. Let's look for her.
You know, I think I can smell her favourite cheese.
I think I can smell trouble.
Giselle! Giselle, are you there? Please answer me. Giselle, is that you? Giselle! Giselle!
Wake up, me dear girl.
Arthur, Martin, I thought you'd never come.
What happened?
Well, I was hungry, and I saw the plate. Oh, dear.
Oh, Giselle, you promised.
One sniff of gorgonzola and she's gone.
It's not my fault. I got caught in the trap and then Emily wanted to keep me.
It would never happen to me. It's no good, it's stuck.
Let me try.
Oh, careful, Arthur.
Thanks, Arthur.
I fancied a bit of gorgonzola myself.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, thank goodness for that. All right, my dearies. Now, what about this tooth?
Of course.
Delivering Emily's present was a nightmare. Only Martin hadn't been locked up behind bars.
Oh, bother! Oh, no, not again.
It was the alarm. I was so shocked, I just fell into the cage.
And if you sniff your favourite cheese again, forget it, because Arthur won't be there to help you out.
Queen Eliza, the ruler of the tooth mice, was a great reader.
Well, Your Majesty, what can we give Sandrine for her first milk tooth?
What? Oh, yes, why not give her a book like this? I'm sure she'll enjoy it. It's a very good story. It reminds me of my childhood. I loved it when I was a child.
Can you imagine what she was like as a child?
Now, if you've quite finished, get along with you.
Mara the buzzard was expecting chicks, and chicks have to be fed.
Oh, they're going to hatch. Oh, I must find them something to eat. They'll be starving, poor little darlings. I'll be back in 2 ticks.
We're almost there.
Sometimes I think I'm nothing but a taxi service for the tooth mice.
Am I dreaming? Or did I see 2 mice on the back of that bird?
Hey, stop that!
Oh, help!
Help, I'm going to fall!
What's going on back there? Stop that kerfuffle! Don't! What are you doing? I can't see! Gotcha!
Help me!
Arthur, speak to me. Say something.
Mara was hatching a plan to eat Giselle.
Help! Help me!
It's no good, my dear. No one can hear you. And you'll only disturb my little darlings.
Me!
Is this a cookbook?
cookbook? Certainly not.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping to find a nice recipe for mouse. My little darlings will just have to eat you raw. As soon as they're hatched. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to read to me whilst you're waiting.
Can't you read?
Afraid not. I've always regretted it, mind you. It gets so boring on your own.
Untie me then. Once upon a time, in the middle of a forest, there was a magnificent tree
I just hope we get there in time.
Look, there's the nest.
and they all lived happily ever after. Martin!
Ow! Stop! Don't you dare!
Arthur!
Stop! I'm back!
Come on, me dearies, let's get out of here.
There you are at last, my little darling!
We finally got to Sandrine's house and delivered the book.
And now, my little darling, I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time,
What a
in the middle of a
lifesaver it had
forest,
been.
there was a magnificent tree which was covered with birds of all different colors.
It was a cold day in the kingdom of the tooth mice.
Gerald begs to be excused, Your Majesty. He's got rheumatism.
Has he now? My knee is killing me. I'm sure it's going to rain. Now, this girl.
She's very clumsy, Your Majesty. Last night she was brushing her hair and she broke her comb.
Give me a push, will you? Oh! 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 Clumsy oaf.
What about the present, Your Majesty?
Give her this. And don't forget the milk tooth.
You see, Minnie, when Mr. Sun comes out, it means it's going to be sunny. But when Mrs. Rain sticks her nose out, it's going to rain.
Giselle and Martin set out for Audrey's house. It was their turn to work the night shift.
Phew, it's hot.
And I thought it was going to rain.
There was Audrey. But where was our milk tooth?
It's not here.
The weather was very changeable.
You're sure she lost the tooth?
Of course. She must have. Look!
Come on!
Oh no! Martin, what are we going to do?
I know. Now, you hold on to the comb. I can see it. It's right at the bottom. I'll get it.
Oh, Martin, are you all right?
Yes, I've got the tooth.
The last thing a tooth mouse wants to see is a cat. Thank goodness I arrived in the nick of time.
Oh, Arthur. I thought you were on holiday.
I was, but the weather turned nasty.
Let's give her the present.
Come on, let's go.
In this weather?
Oh, I think it's going to turn out fine.
Come rain or shine, the tooth mice know they can depend on Owl Arthur. I was in town for the weekend, checking up on Charles, who just lost a milk tooth. He lived high up in a skyscraper and he was crazy about birds. But Charles could be a right Charlie sometimes. He was always leaning out of the window to try and catch passing birds.
Charles! You'll fall out, you silly boy. You and your bird catching.
But I like birds, Mummy.
There now, I've locked it.
It was quite a drop if you hadn't got wings. In the kingdom of the tooth mice, Queen Eliza had heard about Charles.
Are they real?
They're powered by clockwork, Your Majesty. A quite delicate mechanism which I believe was originally...
And this is for a child who lives on the 60th floor of a skyscraper? What madness.
Oh, he's quite mad about birds. He puts his life in danger every time he leans out to catch one.
You should be safe with one of these. What are you waiting for, Chamberlain? Fetch a cage for it. Well then, off with you.
Let's find Arthur. We're going to need him.
That night, I took my old friends Giselle and Martin to Charlie's flat.
It's locked. Now what do we do?
I suppose we could try the front door. I'll wait for you up on the balcony. See you later.
Too late.
Let's try the stairs. Why don't we try the rubbish chute?
Giselle, you're a genius.
It was a long climb to Charles's flat.
Martin? Martin, where are you? Martin! Answer me! Martin, are you all right?
I'm beginning to think this wasn't such a good idea after all.
You're right. Let's get out of here.
It was then the tooth mice ran into some old enemies.
Hey, boys, look what we got here. It's them. They've come all the way to our new digs just to see us. Now, isn't that nice? Come on, boys.
Oh, Martin!
Don't worry, Giselle. I'll see them off.
Oh, yeah. Come on, get it. Oh, get him! Hey, after him. Just get him, quick. Get him. What are you doing? After him. Get him, quick. Come back here.
It was close.
Let's hope it goes right to the top.
They were taking their time and no mistake.
60. This is it. Come on, Martin. Follow me.
Swapping Charles's tooth for his present went without a hitch.
Well done, me dearies. Now, let's go.
Charles was happy with his new bird, and so was his mum. He wouldn't be hanging out of the window anymore. When Julie lost her first milk tooth, Lily the tooth mouse was sent to collect it. No one had told her anything about Leo, Julie's cat.
Oh, help! Oh no! Stop!
Lily escaped, but she wouldn't be the same mouse ever again.
There! The cat! There! I can see it! Oh! That horrible cat!
It's not like silly. It's Giselle and Martin.
Oh, there you are. Come here. The situation is very serious.
What happened, Your Majesty?
She failed to accomplish her mission.
It's not her fault, Your Majesty. Julie is guarded by a cat, a horrid, cruel cat who sleeps in her room.
Cat! Cat! Never mention that word ever again!
Now you know the risks. Bring back this child's milk tooth.
But
you can do it. Now off with you.
This was the scariest job Giselle and Martin had ever had. So they took extra special precautions.
I wish Arthur was here.
I rang him, but there was no reply. I'll check the kitchen.
All right, but be careful.
Martin just couldn't resist the smell of cheese.
What? Giselle. Giselle! No, stop!
Leo, stop it!
Hey, Moggy! Over here! Catch me if you can! Hurry! Giselle, look out! What's a ride, Moggy? Quickly, Giselle!
The tooth mice gave Julie a lovely ring, but they got nothing in return.
Leo? Leo, what are you doing? Bad, Pushy. You stopped the little mouse from taking my milk tooth.
Meow.
I hope you didn't hurt her. Thank you for the ring, little mouse.
When you're sleeping, they'll come creeping, they'll crawl and clamber on your bed. Find the tooth beneath your Thursday.